Hey everybody, Mike here. Wanted to do a quick review today on this brad nailer. This is the 18 gauge nailer that DEWALT's got out for the 20 volt lineup. The model number on this is DCN680. This comes as the bare tool, but you can also pick it up with a charger and a battery as a kit. I've had the opportunity to use it on a couple dozen projects now. The main reason I picked this up was for trim work that I had going on in the house when we remodeled our kitchen, and we decided to replace the baseboards in several rooms at the same time. Over the years, it had gotten real old trying to carry the air compressor line in the house and run it through the doorway. At one point in time, I picked up a small air compressor, but even that got to where it was just too much of a chore. I didn't really care for doing it, especially on small projects. When I finally pulled the trigger on this DEWALT battery-powered brad nailer, it took those small tasks that I never wanted to do, and it made it something super easy. I could just come out in the shop and grab the brad nailer, and before I knew it, I had the project knocked out with little to no setup time. So to run through a couple features on this real quick, right now I've got the 1-inch nails in. I've got a few of these boxes of nails that DEWALT carries in the 18 gauge. Depending on the length of nail I need, I can just come out here and grab the appropriate length that I need. Most of your DEWALT tools nowadays, it's got the belt clip that you can use, as well as the LED lights in the front. These lights do a pretty good job of lighting up kind of both sides of the nailer here. In between the handle here is where you've got your single shot, or what you can call like basically your rapid fire. So if you end up with a nail jam, grab right here and pull that back. If that doesn't free your jam, you can pull this top piece off here and get down inside of your nailer, and you can usually get your jam started that way. On the side here, you've got your thumb wheel, and you can scroll that back and forth, and that'll adjust your depth. You can dial that in to get your nail countersect exactly where you want it. Now, like all your other DEWALT tools too, this is an XR model, so it is a brushless motor. I got a piece of scrap wood here. I can show you a couple nails driven in too. So as you can see here, if you run it on single fire, no matter how many times I pull that trigger, it won't go again until I reset. If I switch it over to the rapid, now you can see how quick that gun actually takes off and goes on the rapid. It eliminates the need to have to reset every time. So my overall thoughts on this DEWALT nailer, after owning it for a couple of years, it's been extremely convenient for me to be able to grab and go when I've had just a small project, and it can also handle the big tasks too when I've got a whole room that I'm working on. I've been extremely happy with it over the last couple of years. I only remember having one time where I had a nail jam on me, and I was able to clear it from the top relatively easy. The battery will last forever on this thing on a full charge. It's been a great investment to my shop.